All right, for a moment. Uh-huh. Okay. First and foremost, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is the additional instruction of the Practical Research Tool to all EIM and AS only, designed to accommodate all grade 12 students who are enrolled in a particular strand. I am your teacher, Sir Lucio Vance Cupite. Finally, you have a teacher, may tao na. And I will be speaking on your behalf. So first and foremost, I would like first to express my apologies if we are streaming this late due to some unexpected and uncontrolled circumstances that has been interrupting and disturbing the flow and the process of our educational endeavors. However, rest assured that in our means to accommodate you, we are ready naman to provide you all the necessary assessment, necessary assistance that you will be needing in order for you to fulfill this particular subject. So, practical research 2, first and foremost, for grade 12 EIM, there are 28 enrolled students. For grade 12 AS, there are 43 enrolled students. For the purposes of contextualization, I am now asking everybody to do an individual work and task. So, what is the general instruction? First, the TVL, particularly EIM and AS, are skill-based branch of science. In order to contextualize this subject in my desire to accommodate your skills and competence, I will be altering the flow of your modules to follow a particular direction. In the meantime, skip the activities in the research modules. We will go back to them when necessary. Okay? Now, what will really happen? Now, I'll be projecting here the detailed instruction. Number one, if I may have your attention, all EIM and AS are tasked to draw, illustrate, and design a hand sanitizer, either manual or automated, as a substitute to the empirical research. Meaning to say, you will no longer be doing a full-blown research that requires data analysis, that requires data gathering tools, that requires data designs and everything. That will only happen to TPS, COOP, and ICT. For AS, we will not be dwelling there. However, we will be doing an investigatory project, and so this is exactly what we're doing now. Number two, it will be an individual task, which will be this will be this is an individual task which will be designed and crafted solely by your own idea, concept, and creativity. Now, in the case that you wish not to follow the recommended output, you can either have two things. A. Choose from the given recommendations, or B. Invent a material, device, or a machine that has the potential to contribute in the betterment of the society. Now, I know for sure it's still vague. Now, let's try to, I will be showing this one. This is the roadmap. We have here four octagons. For the first octagon, you will be doing a comprehensive illustration, activity 11 dated September 23, hindi na siya 21, until 28, and then itemization of material, activity 12, procedures on how will you do it, activity 13, and answer the question what is the benefit of the device in the community, activity 14. That is the roadmap that which we will be following. And in order to do that, ano ang unang gagawin? Comprehensive illustration. What is that? Your research will now ask you to create, go back to number one, all EIM and AS are tasked to draw, illustrate, and design a hand sanitizer, either manual or automated. So, ano ito and paano? Now, in the case naman na ay, paano to? So, let's move forward. Here is the recommendation kasi. Okay, let me just project this first. Ito yung recommendation ko. Assuming na ayaw niyong gawin yung hand sanitizer, we have here the recommendations na automatic steering cup, portable blenders, remote control that can turn off and on the lights, electric fan, refrigerator, or any appliances, or design a study lamp. Study lamp meaning to say, katulad ito ng mga, you can design your own lamp using various wires, metals, or any device of which it would appear very classic and good. That's the recommendation. If, for instance, in the case that you want to invent or create your or craft your own technology, machine, or device, consider these two criteria only. Number one, it should benefit a particular community, group, or an individual. Number two, it has to be durable and long lasting. So that will be the criteria in considering if you want to invent your own. Now, let's go here. Paano yung hand sanitizer, sir? Okay, ito yung activity 11 September 23 until 25, 2020. Ito yung unang instruction, individual Draw and design your own concept of automatic or manual hand sanitizers. Criteria: the drawing should be creative and comprehensive, labeled and outlined. Include the measurements and define the sizes. Detailed and comprehensive, it can be drawn. It can, I am not asking you, it has to be, but if you wish to, it can be drawn in 3D style. You may show the back view, side view, and front view. Again, you may, but it's not being asked. You may, if the time and resource permits. Material: short bond paper. Use a pencil or a ball pen to draw it. You may use 2 or 3 bond papers, or you can go beyond if you wish to, in order to present the comprehensive illustration of the drawing. Okay? So at the end of that, your output, detailed, ang ibibigay niyo sa akin is a detailed and comprehensive drawing. So is there an example? Yes. Assuming that this is a device, assuming lang na hand sanitizer yan, this is how it would look like. You have drawn the material and you're able to draw it in label. This is the part, this is called like this is named like this. Now, apart from that, you will also have to tell us the measurement that is needed. This particular measurement would 10 centimeter to 5 centimeter will be considered here in doing this one. So all the detailed specifications, materials are all in the drawing. So makikita natin siya. For the reason that I said, you can either consume 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 short band papers. Ngayon, ito ay substitute ng research because you will no longer be doing a textual. On the other hand, they will really, on the other sections na TVL, they really have to do a comprehensive study and research. Ngayon sa TVL and AS, we will contextualize it by you doing a comprehensive and detailed drawing. Kaya itong drawing nyo, para siyang textual na siya, pero ngayon na, dapat ang labanan is how you draw it and how you creatively design your material. And this will be done individually as well. Kasi we believe naman that you have the ability, the creativity, and this is what we are following as a standard of the most essential learning competencies and compliance to the curriculum for grade 12, particularly the research. So we equate research in this kind of drawing. So at least naman, hindi ka gagawa ng textual at research, pero at least gawa kayo ng comprehensive drawing. So I really hope that you're able to understand that part. Ngayon, paano to gagawin? Gawa kayo ng timeline paano nyo gagawin. Una, first probably today, 23 Wednesday, conceptualize, think, and visualize. So you assume, you browse and search for models. Find the same item if it's available in your place, and do some visual checking. If you cannot access this one, probably you can try to check it out if there are available resources or available items there. So try to find the same item and yun kanyan. For Thursday, after nakapag-visualize, conceptualize kayo, you can create drafts. Ibig sabihin ng draft, sketch the item, and then attempt to build it, assume the parts. Probably ito yung part nito, ito yung part niya, ito yung kailangan ko. Probably metal ito, probably wood ito, probably kailangan niya ng screw, probably kailangan niya ng isang konting wire, or probably kailangan niya ng sensory. That's how it will happen. Sketch the device, the item. Number 4, predict the outcome, what will it look like. Kaya dapat malaman muna natin if what is the appearance, what it would look like, ano kayang itsura niya. For 25 Friday, assume the possible materials to create or build the device. Now that you know what to do, ano kayang materials ang gagawin ko dito? Available ba ito? Meron ba ito sa merchandise or sa mga electric shops? Or probably, nakukuha ko ba ito? Because probably this item that you will be doing there's a chances that you might be doing them in the near future. And that is next semester in compliance to your work immersion. Now, finalize your drafts on 25. So at least nakapag-finalize na kayo. And then on 26, start illustrating and creating. Label the parts, know the sizes, length, and style, and add your design. And then by Monday, probably you can submit already a final, or natapos mo na yung final concept niya. And so that's how we do this project, okay? In the span of 5 days. In the case that you would like to extend, bargain to me. Let's talk to that. Let's do a bargain. My proposal is 5 days. In the case that you want to bargain, yes, I am accepting the bargain. However, you have to tell me if you really need an extension of this one so that we could do something about it. Okay? Because we have to go back on the map. Comprehensive illustration. That's the first octagon. The first octagon is this one. Yung roadmap na pinapala natin, gawa muna tayo ng illustration. After we have an existing illustration, we will itemize the material in a separate bond paper. Ibig sabihin, ilista natin ang mga materials needed for that. And then another set of bond paper. Ano ang procedures, paano ito gawin? Ano ang first step, ano ang second step, ano ang third step. So, comprehensive guide siya. And then ang last niya, sagutan natin yung tanong, ano kaya ang benefit ng material na ito na ginagawa natin. So, that's how it would look like. So, all of this is expected to be finished and be done within the first quarter of this semester. Okay? Should there be any additional questions, kindly please feel free to comment, chat, inquire, and see your teachers because right now, you know what? I don't know exactly what's going on the other side of this screen. Probably we have students on the other side of the screen are struggling financially, economically, emotionally, struggling in many various levels and degree. And those particular ideologies are something that we don't know, and how can we know if you don't tell us exactly how do you feel? For the reason that we are always open, the messenger, the text messaging, everything. Do not be intimidated by how we are. Do not be intimidated by us. Intimidated by us. Just feel free and drop by your questions because we have to share. We have to shape each other. Okay. First and foremost, do not be discouraged by how things are going through here. We are really in a state of emergency. There are many areas of which I believe naman na we are trying to fulfill things and we're trying to be cooperative. We are trying to be at our best. No worries, education. This education is worth fighting for. It is something worth it na pinaglalaban natin. I'm very happy that the pressure and struggle is tungkol sa education and not on other things. Okay? So at least maganda ito na pinagbibisihan nyo rin apart. And also, while I understand that several or probably most of you are having a job or a work, kind of job, probably meron kayo sa mga shop or sa garden or properly sa any areas, please, we always tell you, i-full-time ang education. I-full-time nyo ito. Okay? I-full-time nyo ang pagsagot-sagot ng mga modules nyo. Okay? So that everything will be fine. So I think that would be the end of my presentation. Should you have any questions, just feel free to chat me. Okay, so I have nothing more to say. That's it. Mabuhay and thank you very much.